Dictionary.com defines an unplanned approach as impromptu, done without preparation, unwitting, done without awareness, spontaneous, done without thought. Wait a minute. That means you guys don't have a plan?
No.
Well, that's dumb. You might as well start the show.
Get out of here. Punk, come down here and start playing around. Yeah, right.
Hey, Dad, can I be on the podcast? Yeah, we'll let you do the intro.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Dictionary.com defines an unplanned approach as impromptu, done without preparation, unwitting, done without awareness, spontaneous, done without thought. Wait a minute. That means you guys don't have a plan?
No.
Well, that's dumb. You might as well start the show.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Here we go. Right?
Every time.
Hey, she happens to be standing there.
Right. Well, she looks real happy about it, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should go to bed for your softball tomorrow.
Glowering, I believe.
Big game tomorrow.
Big game tomorrow.
Your lipstick looks really good.
Ooh, 2 chicks, Kyle. Yep. 2 chicks in this episode.
Right.
We're back.
Anybody recognize that? That is the junior college bachelor's degree. Mandy's back. Sister Mandy's back.
I just got back from studying.
Just got going for that 5th
the undergrad, right?
I'm not even telling you what I'm working on these days.
Yeah, I got some people at the house, so it might be a little loud. Sound like the storming of Normandy. Also on the other end is she's a cute girl.
Yes,
met her a couple years ago.
Just a couple.
Just a couple years ago. 16 years ago. Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
It just turned into a circus.
And maybe a little bit of chaos stepped into the ring.
I'm about to be replaced.
We'll be right back. Hold on one second.
Okay, we're just going, I guess.
You know what's crazy is we haven't had to cut an episode in how long? Because we're semi-pros.
Right. We are semi-pros.
If we would have had the shit that just happened off air,
we would have had to cut it.
I said maybe because you have.
Are you guys done?
Hey,
you two
we're
done?
live.
Hey, let's talk about what's in your parked in front of your house.
Parked in front of my house. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Well,
do
first
we, we say whose it is?
Well, let's play.
I love that car.
Guess who's? Well, you just gave it away.
That I love it.
So it's black and long.
Right.
Kyle, do you want to explain what? So my brother used to call this car in the 80s, and he will be on. You'll hear his episode here, or you already did. We'll post his first probably. So this is like flashback.
No, right.
Like Back to the Future.
Right.
Which minus a DeLorean, almost what you have. Car with no lid, Kyle, is a
El Camino.
An El Camino. So. Yeah, you look good in that. You only look like half a child molester.
Right, just like half.
What did you say he should be?
You should be smoking cigarettes rolling down the street.
Right.
Like what kind of radio station is on in that thing right now?
Oh, Q95, 100%.
Without a doubt. Hell yeah.
100%.
And is it like a tape deck or?
Oh yeah.
Does it work?
So when it's not playing the radio, the tape deck usually plays Lowrider.
Ooh, Mark likes all that.
Tape deck?
No.
Have you've refurbished it? It has something else?
It actually got broken into and the radio got stolen.
What asshole would do that?
Well, that car has had. There are so many stories revolved around that car.
We got all kinds of time. All kinds of time.
So this was going to be an Indy 500, and we'll get to it. But evidently, Kyle pulls up to the studio here at Casa de Unplanned Approach.
Unplanned Approach headquarters.
Headquarters HQ in a 1985 El Camino.
That's
El
sexy.
Camino. And my kids who looked outside and they go, Dad, what is that? For all of you that don't know what an El Camino is, Kyle, what is that? Is that a two-passenger?
It's a half car, half truck.
Something right out of a... That's just... sounds like a bad
we need
buy.
to get mulch tomorrow. Can we borrow
I
it?
was going to say that.
Hell yeah.
Pull up to Menards
Mark,
with
do
that
you
thing.
think we could put the rototiller on that?
Excuse me, sir. I'm here to pick up 18 bags of mulch.
Well,
That guy'd be like, that's got a ton capacity.
No, he'd probably I'm going to your house. I'll help.
Party time, man. Hey, you know what he's going to do first? He's going to walk into everybody in the office and go, guys, look at this El Camino. This guy says he needs 36 square brick yards of mulch. And they're like, Bullshit.
And he's got those little balls that hang down, across the front of it, right?
And the Jesus Jesus thing on the dash.
Or maybe a hula dancer.
Yeah, we could do some major shit to that. That'd be awesome, man, actually.
Oh, my God. Okay, so you said you've taken this thing to the track.
Oh, yes, I've been to the track a bunch.
So tell us one of the best stories.
One of the best stories.
Better be good.
It was.
It better be clean.
No, it's actually clean. No, but it's funny. So, you know how everybody cruises up and down 16th Street and kind of takes that lap, right?
This guy does.
Right. So
veteran over here.
We're doing that lap. Although we're just having a
How
hell of a
old
time.
are you? Was this last year?
That was good. That was really good.
That's funny.
That was really good.
No, for real, was it?
No, it was like 93 probably.
Hey,
93, 94.
93 was a good year.
yeah, you were starting college.
Mm-hmm. Wild thing.
Hey, that's when Bloomington.
And then you blew it.
And then you blew it out. Oh, she's here.
So we're going up and down the strip, just having a good time, and they had speed bumps set up in the road, so nobody goes too fast because everybody's walking back and forth across 16th Street.
Safety first.
Right.
Always.
Well, unbeknownst to me, the exhaust was a little iffy then. And I go over
so
a
everybody
speed
in the
bump.
back was getting stung.
No, nothing like that. But I go over a speed bump, and the muffler hooks on the speed bump, and it rips out the bottom of it.
How
right?
embarrassing!
It
was
really
great.
bad when you're out at the speedway the night before the
yeah.
race, and you're the biggest hillbilly out there.
Excuse me, sir. Can you grab my muffler?
Hey, Steve, stop the car. Kyle, stop the car, sir. Yeah, can you move your cooler and grab my muffler? Just throw it in the back. Hey,
Wide open.
I do.
No. It was not wide open. I had the shell on it at the time.
Oh, the
Camper
shell.
shell.
That's right, because we didn't have the mattress in. We just had a bunch of grills and coolers and everything else,
God, you're
right?
so cool.
Dude,
Oh, we had so much fun.
bunch of dudes in an El
Oh, yeah.
with a cab,
You know what'd be
and
cool?
a mattress for
What if
themselves.
you know what you should do sometime with that? You should get a blow up pool.
Sweet.
And put it in it?
Yep,
Yeah.
and then run
All right.
around.
We'll
Put
do
some
it. We'll
babes-
record it.
Put some babes in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Unplanned approach, presents.
Right.
Oops. Dude, we'd be arrested. They'd be like, what's this angle on this? These guys, they're not in an ice cream truck. So what's the angle on this shit?
They might be idiots.
It might be it.
Or gay, or
Something,
we could go down
something
the
crazy.
Hey, it's all negotiable.
Hey, what they say?
like when
Any
you,
publicity is good publicity.
Well, so, yeah, and to finish it, so
Mustangs.
What'd you say? She comes in with that voice like we've got some call girl over there. It's like, I just want to say, I love El Caminos.
no, she
Hey,
likes
if
Mustangs.
that's all it takes, baby.
I'm actually a
I
big
will buy
Mustang
one
guy. I've had,
hey,
I think, 6.
6 El
Wowzers.
Caminos.
No, 6 Mustangs. I've only had 1 El Camino.
And you're not getting rid of her.
There's no chance.
She's
much-
here to stay.
I will die with that
Too
car.
much, you get too many eyes in that, don't you? People are like, what's happening? He's like,
Well,
yeah, what's happening?
the paint's oxidized on. If you saw it, looks a little
Yeah,
because
it
actually
is.
my grandfather bought it in 88, 87,
I was
something like
8
that.
years old.
Right.
Yeah.
It had sat in a pond for like 9 months. Somebody parked it in a pond,
Smart guy.
so it
Hey, is
kind
that-
of
is
wrecked
that
the
to
paint
preserve
job.
it?
Right. Well, so it slowly over the years.
Pre-treatment.
So it slowly over the years kind of oxidized, and then it didn't run for a while. I just got
way.
it running about a year
After it
ago.
was parked in a lake for years? That's
After
fucking
that-
amazing.
It ran for a long time. It ran to late 90s, well, about 2000, 2001.
Wait a minute. So you're 89, it didn't run well, and then it ran
No,
well,
89 ran great.
and then it was parked in
In
a
the
lake.
90s were bad for it.
The
90s
2000s were bad.
It's because of the
That's
music.
the worst, man.
Because of the music.
And then when we went through the tornado, I said, we got to get the L back going. So I bought a Vet motor, and that's what's in it
Chevette
now.
motor?
Yes,
A
Chevette.
Chevette motor.
Yes.
Not a Corvette.
No.
That's got a Chevette motor in it?
No.
It doesn't?
No, it has a Corvette motor in it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You said Chevette.
You said Chevette. I just agreed.
So it's a Corvette.
It's a Corvette.
So it's
yeah.
really
Nice then.
fast.
So it is fast.
Ish. Yeah, it's not crazy.
You know what? Then I don't mind it being parked in front of my house.
Yeah. Wait till you hear.
It's got a Corvette engine.
Have you heard all the honks?
Wait till you hear it start. It actually sounds really good. Anyway, so the exhaust falls off, right? And we get out of the car and we're all about half popped, and we've got to tear it the rest of the way off, because it's got the straps holding everything on, right? And we're out there and we're pulling on this thing, because we're just jackasses, and we get it pulled off, and then we're like, well, what the hell do we do with it? I don't have room to put it in the back of it.
So you find this guy, he would have taken it and scrapped it.
Well, not at 1 o'clock in the morning, probably.
He
Maybe.
might. He might.
Maybe.
Wait till he sees my trash can full of cans on the patio. He's going to shit. He's going to go, dude, just put those in the truck.
But we're wrestling with this thing, and we're trying to decide what to do with it. So we've got a muffler and another probably 4 or 5 feet of exhaust. So it's a pretty good piece of.
A lot of
oh no, it is a lot. A lot of it tore off.
What a souvenir.
It sucked, and you should have heard that thing, how loud that thing was. But anyway, we're like, what the hell do we do with it? And some drunk walks by, and he can barely stand. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It was awful. And he stops, and he looks at it, and he looks at us, and he's like, strapped to the hood like a deer, man.
Why didn't you think of that?
I don't know.
Hey, he was on a different level.
He was on a different level.
That guy's like MIT.
Right.
He's the guy that stole the radio.
Probably.
He came back and stole the radio.
Think about this: the guy that stole the radio out of that car. Mm-hmm. If he's got a hair on his ass, he's got that on a mantle somewhere, and somebody goes,
"Oh yeah,
what is that? Let me tell you about that."
Right.
It's a 1985
because it was
El Camino.
because it was the original just AM/FM tape deck. Like, what are you doing? And it happened in 90, probably 5,
Whoa,
96.
I thought it was in the lake. I thought it was in preservation.
No. It was in the lake from is an 85 is in the lake from 86 to 87.
Timeout.
The guy pulled it out, fixed it, sold it to my grandfather.
Wait a minute. What did we know it was in the lake? Mm-hmm. Like it just sat there, nobody went for it?
Did he get a Carfax?
I'm so confused.
In 86. It's been in a lake.
And he thought, this is going to run amazing. This is going to be great. I want that.
And you still have it. It's been laked. It's been robbed. It's been
demuffler eyes.
Demufflered. The windshield's been knocked out of it.
Wow.
It's had some things. Yeah.
Shit.
What a gem.
April loves it, doesn't she? Can you take me out?
Well, the car is probably a lot like me, tolerated.
When you valet that, do people fight?
Right. Park in a good spot. All this shit happened last time.
Here's an extra $2. Make sure nobody's parked next to it. Right.
How many people can fit in it?
2.
It's a 2-seater.
2 seat belts.
Aren't they?
So do you put your arm around your wife, put her close to you?
Can somebody sit in the middle? Is there a middle seat bed? It's just 2.
2.
Is it a 4 on the?
2 buckets.
Automatic?
Yeah.
Oh, if it was a stick, dude.
So rad.
Well,
that is so rad.
How many people fit in the back? Just say it's
the
1986.
most I've had in it was 6 or 7.
Whoa, living on the edge.
Oh yeah, we were idiots.
Could you imagine driving today? Say you're on 30.
People lose their mind.
You're on Meridian Street,
Nope.
and you're driving north on Meridian Street, and you see I mean, it's nice.
What's its name? You got a name?
The L.
The
L. Okay, I like it.
Camino.
Right.
Say
in Spanish, it means the Camino.
Ooh, tricky. I like it.
Is it Camino? the little kid. So imagine driving dude, I want that car. I'm taking it up to Carmel.
Oh.
And I'm going to drive out there on North Meridian by the Governor's Mansion. Hey, I want 12 people in the back. Dude, could you imagine?
Does it have a good horn?
No, it does not have a horn.
It doesn't have a horn. Oh, Lord, you got to get a horn.
What do you think it's going to do? Like Cucaracha, you dick?
No, it's probably like,
right.
beep, 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 beep.
You know what it does?
You don't have to have a horn?
Beep, beep. Back to the hotel. Anyway, so that was a 500 story, believe it or not.
Oh, my God. What kind of person? Okay. So you say, hey, guys, I'll drive out to the track.
And they're like, oh, good, there's 12 of us. What is that?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Steve, you're in. The rest of you guys.
I was the only one that had a truck. anything even close.
Whoa,
right.
whoa.
It's a truck. Screw you. Don't shit in the back.
Can everybody look up El Camino on Google?
See if it pops up. Truck.
Not a truck.
Okay.
Although
I could plate it
jack them up.
I plated it as a truck for years.
Why? That's more expensive.
It's
Because
cooler.
I would haul things around in it, and I don't get in trouble.
Oh, you're so truthful. What a
Sometimes.
guy.
Do you think somebody's going to stop you and look at your registration and be like, you've got this listed?
You can tell by looking at the plate. You can tell by looking
Get
at
out.
the plate.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah, right.
What was
Well,
that
back
for
then,
you hauling around?
huh?
Like
I worked. I did things.
Mulch.
mulch.
A lot of
Lots
mulch.
of mulch.
He was a landscaper.
Lots of mulch. I was like,
Right.
you got a truck or something you can pick this up with? I do have something.
No, my
Confuse the shit out of people.
Sir, what is...
A pig or two.
right, couple pigs.
It's like planes, trains, and automobiles. Kyle gets swallowed. Do you feel like this is adequate for highway traffic? Yes. Yes, officer, I do. Do you know how fast you were going? No, speedometer melted.
Right.
But the radio works great. Until it got stolen.
Still got stolen. Well, there's one in it now. I just
So we used to,
What's happening?
what?
Making fun of your floor.
it's actually pretty bad though. I mean, come on.
You know what?
I think it's character.
John didn't care for it. I know that.
John on episode
So
31.
He did not care for it.
Shenanigans. So I'll tell you a funny story. So since my wife is down here, when we were dating, at one point I was going to the track and spending the night every year.
Right.
And we started dating, and my wife Krista, she says, "Why on earth would you ever want to do that? That sounds awful." And I had, and back then
we had so much fun doing that.
She didn't. Hey, but the same thing happened to me when my buddies asked me, "You should come out and stay the night." And I'm like, "That sounds awful to me. Like I'm not a camper or any of that shit." And they said, "You got to do it." So the first time I went, I woke up the next morning and I was like, "Why haven't I been doing this my whole life?" Hey,
Right.
If you're gonna have an off-site conversation, we can pause it. I'm having my moment right now.
Okay, back to your moment.
All eyes on Jason. Everyone.
Always.
Everyone.
Tell
Cut
us
the
about
tape, rewind.
tell us about your slumber party at the
So
track.
anyway, but when I used to go, I used to go in high class. I had a 90 phaser.
Was it found in the bottom of the lake?
No, it was not in a lake, but I bought it. And here's the deal with this thing: it was a camper, it was a mobile home, it was an RV. It was the right door.
I lived in it for 6 months.
The right door had been wrecked. So when they went to fix it, instead of fixing it, they put foam like that. That insulation.
The spray
in
foam
it.
stuff?
Yes. So it was coming out the door, meaning the door didn't work, the window didn't go down. It was the size of a special ed bus. The driver's side door opened, but the seat it didn't have a stop on it. So if I braked, I scooted all the way to the front and go click, 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 and it'd stop. And when I hit the gas and go, I'd shove all the way back. I mean, it was $1,000 piece of shit, dude.
Now, we had a I want to say it was a 1965 Ford Econoline van that looked like the Mystery Machine, right? And the side doors on it was the side door, not the sliding door. We had those closed with the deadbolt lock, on the outside. That's how we closed the door on that. So you want to talk piece of shit? And we like 4 of us bought this van. And we took it to all kinds of places,
Oh, stupid.
It was any kind of concert. We took it to the track a few years, but last year we took it to the track. It had the motor that was like underneath.
Yeah.
And the seal like rotted out. One of the girls, I thought she was gonna die.
Like Fred Flintstone.
From the exhaust. Oh yeah, she was like basically passed out the whole drive home. It's so
Hey,
bad.
if it had asbestos in it, she had a case.
It was so bad. And then we drove.
So I need some clarification real quick on.
Oh, hold on. So everybody, let's introduce
Mr. Indy
the new
500's
ones.
in,
Mr.
yeah.
Indy 500's here.
Is it a pond or is it a lake that El Camino was in? Because it
pond
was a
or a lake?
pond, then
Remember-
it became a lake. So
Pond, I believe, but I don't know for certain. I didn't buy it. My grandfather did.
Well, so a pond
but I believe it was a pond.
pond's less than less than an acre, probably.
Okay.
No, he wants a lake. A lake. It was
I don't know.
That would be ridiculous.
That would be ridiculous. That would be really weird. Parking it in a lake, Mark. Come on.
I believe it was something really
I caught
local.
a fish this big.
So I'm going to say pond.
No, he drove it in there. It wasn't parked. They didn't.
My grandfather didn't drive it. Someone else did.
So it wasn't on purpose.
Did somebody die in this accident?
No, I don't think. Maybe.
Kyle, do you feel like you're being
no, because
bullied?
I love the car. There's nothing you can say that'll change anything for me.
I'm just getting some clarification for the listeners, right?
Right.
Lake,
dude,
pond has moss and
much better.
Shit floating on top.
You got a good radio. Angela, how do you keep your hands off this guy?
That radio voice, hello.
So when you drive this to the track in, I don't know, 1994,
Yep.
What's in your cooler?
Oh,
what are you talking about?
What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? I'm drinking whiskey.
Oh,
I'm not a beer drinker. I don't care for beer.
Never have been. So you're
never
drinking
cared for
whiskey
beer.
at the
that's
track.
how you keep that slim figure.
Yeah,
you do a good job with that.
You know what? Of course you're drinking whiskey. Only El Camino.
El Camino, right?
That's kind of bullshit.
It's either that or Jose Cuervo, right?
Right. Jose Cuervo with La Bamba going on in the radio.
Me and Richie Valens.
Hey, let's just cover all stereotypes here.
Well, I'm swarthy enough that maybe.
He said, Kyle only got shit the one time he drove by. People were like, you're not playing La Bamba in that thing.
Right.
Sorry.
You're not wearing a sombrero.
And the only reason people say that's because the only time you ever saw them on TV was when they're like Chips or something. If you watch an old episode of Chips, for all you young people, that's California Highway Patrol back in the 80s with what's his name?
Eric Estrada.
Ponch.
There was
Ponch and Fonz, right?
The Ponch, not the Fonz. That was
That was
his name?
Ponch the Fonz?
That was 1 o'clock,
Poncherelli.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
What was his first? I forget his first name. It'll come to me later.
Happy Days. Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know. I know it's Poncherelli.
It was Poncherelli.
Yeah.
What was his first name?
He was our dean at Roncalli.
Baker. Yeah,
Baker
John
was
Poncherelli. Yeah.
John Baker and
Poncherelli.
Sexpot Poncherelli. Dude, he was
Sexpot. He was hot.
was David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Before David Hasselhoff.
My old childhood, I questioned my sexuality because look at Ponch.
I can do it. And he looks like he's never been on a motorcycle.
Right.
Who's the winner of the 1996 Indy 500?
1996, Kenny Brack.
No, Delta Fawcett.
Who?
Ari
Delta Fawcett,
Lyondike.
purple car, Delta
Fawcett, Eddie Cheever.
Nope.
Ari Lyondike.
Nope.
That was Hillary Clinton.
Hey, he's cheating over here, by the way.
No, I'm not.
Cheater.
1996?
Cheater.
What's what we said 1996. 93 is when we talked about
93 was Mo, right?
Yes, the Mercedes. The Penske days.
Mo and drinking orange juice.
Yeah. Al Jr. the 94.
Hey, he smoked enough cigarettes. Good for him. Dick. I didn't like him.
Buddy Lazier.
That's what I said. Broken back buddy. From where's he from?
What's it?
I'm going to say Missouri.
Colorado, dude.
Okay,
Buddy Lazier's a
close.
rich kid, man. He's from Aspen. Come on, bro.
Where the beer flows like
wine. Beer flows like wine.
Yeah, no real rich people in Missouri is what you're saying.
Have you not seen Ozark?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a documentary. Ozark's a documentary.
All the rich people live in Ozark.
Hey, do you have a place on the Lake of the Ozarks? No, have you seen the movie?
You know, though, that's like a hot spot for vacations right now.
It's nice.
I don't care to go because I've seen one episode of the Ozarks, and the one where the guys, they're in the freezer, they cut up bodies, put them in the freezer.
Well, what's that matter? I've got a body in the freezer in my house.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, Mark's talking about splitting
I thought it was
cow.
Jeffrey Dahmer. I thought it was Milwaukee.
Maybe that wasn't the
Dahmer
Ozarks.
had a place in Lake of the Ozarks. We didn't know it. This is all over. What are we going to name this episode? Holy shit.
I don't know.
Train wreck?
Hey, speaking of shit.
We talked
that's
about
what
the
we were
track this
talking
one
about.
time.
They were, remember, we were talking earlier.
Hey,
Mark,
talk into the mic. We don't want to do the, we're
Mark.
not doing dad here.
Mark, I was, because we were in Speedway today.
Yep.
Speedway, Indiana.
My phone pops up like an article on what happens if a race car driver has to go to the bathroom. And there's all
What would you do, Mark?
What would you do?
Just piss your pants.
Okay, that was an option.
What if you had to,
Shit your pants.
you
Well,
think?
Hell yeah, you do. What are you going to do? You're the Indy 500. What are you going to do? I mean, what are you going to do?
What if you had to,
That would make me so happy.
If it's
That
a
makes
solid,
no
it's
sense.
cool, but what
That's-
if it's not?
It's diarrhea.
You know how bad of a rash you'd have after 200 miles?
They already have a rash. Dude, you don't think they have a rash?
No,
being
they have
tight?
silky pajamas they wear or some shit. I don't know.
My God. She thinks they jump out of the $2 million motor coach, silky pajamas, and throw on their fire suit. What are you doing? Just going to drive.
I'd be curious to know. I bet you 10% piss their pants during the race.
So
on average.
they said
You think it's that low?
It might be a little higher.
I was thinking it would be crazy.
So I'm going to tell you how I know this. This is fact. Every year my kids do it.
I feel like you're
my
just
kids,
making
all
shit
of our
up.
kids do a Tour de France, Kyle. They do a mock Tour de France.
True story.
And
they talk French.
They do.
They say like
Hey,
French
you know what they say? We
fries.
surrender.
Right.
A lot of we surrender in there. But there's a guy that's an expert on the Tour de France.
Okay.
And this is grade school, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think the first question for that guy is every time? They're like, does anybody have any questions? What's the first question the kids ask about the Tour de France?
Have you ever done it?
No, I'm
No, that would be too smart.
too smart. What do they do if they have to go to the bathroom?
Really?
So, dude, we
Okay.
go. So, say you've got a 20-minute station, first 15 minutes, and every kid that comes in there, every group is what do they do? And he has to repeat it.
They do poop their pants.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
They
The
do.
runners do, too.
But the
That's
thing
disgusting.
is, they're conditioned. What they do.
That's
now,
why I don't run or bike.
Is that
I might
why?
have
Is
a.
that why?
In case
I might have a story.
Is that why? It had nothing to do with the
I'm
exhaustion
afraid.
or the effort. Yeah.
I might have a story about running and pooping at the same time.
Hey, imagine being her doctor. We're going to need you to do diet and exercise. Okay. Diet and...
I don't run and I don't bike.
Well, Doc, we're going to take exercise off the board.
Well, you always have a shit ton of bikes in your yard. Fucking falling all over the place.
Hey,
You can't walk to your front door
We're
or so
trying
many
to
damn
visit
bikes
the
in the
Ozarks
damn
and fit
way.
in.
She is kind of Speedway sometime. You know, not during May. Speedway in May is beautiful.
Hey,
Outside of May, it's like, holy shit, what a dumb. Sorry, Spark Plugs.
Didn't you try to get my Schwinn banana seat and you guys want to just drop it? You can't drop the Schwinn banana seat.
hey,
That's
I
classic.
think the banana seat's like the El Camino.
That is kind of, if you put that bike in the back of that and went downtown,
Oh,
That's like different strokes type shit you got over there. like
Look,
rolling
like
down
Bill
the
Cosby.
Look, it's Mr. Drummond. All right.
Mr. Drummond.
oh, Sanford, son.
Right.
Put it in the back of his truck and it's become Sanford.
I had an old job doing propane not long after high school.
You have done it all.
I've
You've
done a
every
lot
way.
of different things. But anyway, there was a guy that he was
So
a
you're Hank
scrapper.
Hill?
There was a scrapper, and he would come in and get propane because he would melt down the stuff. Excuse me. And every day that when he pulled in, one of the guys did that. Every time
You know
he
what?
pulled
There's
in.
a whole bunch of people that don't even know what that is, and that's one of the greatest shows. Of
Oh
Red
yeah, well
Fox.
that's the best music
I bet
ever.
scrapping has made you a better podcaster. I mean, it's brought you to this level. I mean,
Right,
that's
right.
It's impressive.
Hey, he's
job.
he's a
Great
professional
job.
scrapper.
I
dude.
scrap, so I mean, yeah.
Some.
No,
Hey man, what are you gonna do with that? You want it? It's a fork.
yeah, I got nothing because when I worked as an electrician, one of my 1,000 jobs. You wouldn't believe how much wire I scrapped. I loved going to the scrapyard. I used to throw a party when I went to the scrapyard.
My next life.
That's stealing. You know, that's robbery.
Oh.
Kyle's like,
He goes
hey, don't
through
worry,
people's
boss. I'm
houses.
gonna carry this air conditioning unit with all this copper in it over here. I'm just gonna put it on the truck for a minute. I'm out of here.
Hey, Jim, don't invite Kyle and April. They steal our
You want me
wire.
to take a look at that? Look at those lights? No,
No, I
Take a
don't.
look at those lights. So you know what? I was telling a story about 15 minutes ago about when I used to sleep at the track. Does anybody want to hear that? All right,
Tell it anyway.
Mark, you got
in
resting
the
bitch
grass, or
face over there.
were you in the grass or in a tent or like give me a
He was
location?
in the phaser.
I was in the phaser. You mean the Winnebago? I
Were
bought,
you
guys,
next to a
for
pond or a
$1,000.
lake?
Were you in the Coke lot?
How old were you? How old were you?
Krista, when did we meet? 30. I think I started doing that probably 32. We got married at 35. So.
Krista, when did the depression start?
That's funny. Crickets. No, so we go out there and we'd spend the night. And,
Krista did.
No, not yet. I'm
Okay.
getting to that.
Okay.
Man, this guy's jumped the gun guy. You know
This
what?
better be good.
Cut
He's
his
trying to
mic.
get
Just ask
details for the
questions.
listeners.
Cut his mic.
I'm surprised. At 32, that's. Do You didn't go out there before then and sleep out there?
Dude, I was working, man. I was working ladies. I was working.
Yeah. Playing baseball, whatever. Yeah,
Never mind,
sure.
I wasn't working
Yeah.
ladies. I'm getting hand signal from my
We're getting
wife.
some like mixed signals here. Look a little.
DIVORC.
Just tell me, Chris. What are you thinking, Krista?
You want here? Hold on.
No.
Why were you doing the
We
cut?
got-
What's the cut? What
Cut
did I
is-
say?
Go on.
No.
You like making out on the track with your husband? I mean, you like.
Have you
it's
ever
better
made
than-
out?
we
Have
had
you ever
track?
made out at the track?
Twice.
Was it open mouth kissing?
Once.
Hey, is there a better turn? Hey, I want a better turn.
I went up her shirt.
Is there a better turn to make out?
Over the shirt.
I mean, is the sun better in turn 1
I
or
felt her
turn
boobs over the
4?
shirt. That was the best.
Coke line.
And then I figured I
That's
gotta
not
marry this
attractive.
one.
I
I was
touched her.
actually when I told mom and dad about it, they were like, "You went over. You touched her boobs over the shirt on the second date." Yeah. No. You can't marry her. She's a slut.
No, they didn't say that. They said high
It wasn't
five.
you. That wasn't. Yeah. Well,
The sleazy people make on the Coke line.
right.
You don't even know.
I do know.
Have
You're
you ever made
awful.
out, Mr. 500, in the Coke lot?
Underneath turn 4, then underneath North Vista.
You had to
Inside
hide
the
yourself.
track.
What was his name?
It's
Hey, he
Was it
seemed
Skip?
nice.
Hey, was it
funny guy.
Was he cute?
Bald short guy. Wants to throw something out. That's okay. That's fine.
You lobbed me a softball to him and hit it out of the park. You can't leave that shit open ended. I would close it.
Yeah, fine. That's
So
okay.
why the fourth turn, Mr. 500?
Closer to where I parked, I guess.
I don't want to walk so far.
Whatever easiest for you.
Hey, you, come here.
Hey, come here. You want to talk to me? You got to come this way. I'm parked right there. That was pretty funny. I guess it was close to where I parked.
So then
I
you
like it.
married her?
No.
Ooh, not that
Different
one.
lady.
different lady.
Do you remember what her name was?
Penelope, maybe?
You
No
kissed
way,
a
you kissed
Penelope.
Make
Penelope.
that
Dude,
shit
she
up.
was
That
lying.
I don't want to
sounds
throw that out.
smart.
I don't remember her name. I don't know.
Yes,
Maybe I didn't get her name. How? I don't know.
I didn't even
Did you get her name at the track?
Dude,
Do
there
you
were
really
so
know?
many of them.
Do you really know what
Close
her
to the
name
fourth
is?
turn,
at
her
the
name
track?
might have been Sapphire.
Do you really know, Kyle? I mean, do you know what
There was
girl
a
you
wild
picked?
cherry over there, Kyle, back in the day. Turn 4. So that's where we got to go. That's the mission this year.
Yep,
turn
we're
4.
gonna see turn 4 where all the magic happened.
You should go with Angie over there
Oh,
and do a reboot.
Like kind of rekindle, like replay it.
yeah, like hold each other close.
I think she gets sick, probably. You probably look better back then. I think she's getting cheated.
It's not as fun.
It's not as fun.
It's not
Why?
as fun. It's not real,
What
right?
is mystery?
It's
That's
fake.
not real.
That's it for today's episode. But before you go, ask yourself this. What's your unplanned story? Because here on Unplanned Approach, we don't script the chaos. We celebrate it. Real people, real moments, real life plot twists that no one saw coming. Whether it was a chance encounter, a missed train, or a wild pivot that changed everything. We want to hear it. Got a story that deserves the mic? Hit us up. Submit yours at unplannedapproach.com or find us on socials at Unplanned Approach. Until next time, stay spontaneous, stay real, and never underestimate going in without a plan. This is Unplanned Approach, where the detour is the destination.